Alright, here's another update. It's been rainy over the last couple of days, and one of my tomato plants, this one here, got all bent up, but he spent the whole day sideways, and so I'm correcting it. You know, these two were going straight up, but this guy here, he just decided he needed to bend over, and so I'm going to try and set it right. Hopefully it'll change by tomorrow and start going back up. If it doesn't, I'll just remove it. But this one is getting to be almost about 1.5 feet, 2 feet tall. The broccoli is taking over, much bigger now. There's my dill. After being decimated by aphids, the foil seems to have done the job. So, but yeah, I mean, you can see the damage done. This was the strong one that I thought was going to be just impervious. But yeah, I mean, you can see this deadfall needs to come out. You know, things like that. But yeah, the foil definitely worked. There's not a lick. There's not a single aphid on here. So, I don't know what I thought this was. This was, I thought, a basil, but it looks like it's going to be a pepper. That is going to be great. And then here's the weak one that I thought was all weak, but has turned out to be quite the grower. Quite the grower. And here's that tomato plant, getting way bigger now. But yeah, she's putting on some flowers. We're gonna see some fruit here soon. There's that big one, real big now, going all the way up to the deck. It's not stopping. I've pulled it down 3 times, but it's huge. It's huge. There's the other guy. So it's almost 3.5 feet. My tiebacks. Look at how this one grew out, all sideways, all loopy and crazy. This one's not as crazy, but they're all going for the light, so it's interesting to see them go. I don't see any tendrils off this one yet, but it's growing pretty well. It's got some new stuff. And the one over here that's in the dark seems to be putting off another tendril. So I can expect some stuff to be happening with that guy really soon. All my lights broke, so I'm gonna have to come up with a different system. I was using just some UV bulbs, but it's just not strong enough, so I'm gonna get a couple of CFLs and kind of rig up some kind of a light, super cheap, and I'll show you guys how I did it. And yeah, but right now that's the situation I'm looking at. I'm gonna have to move a couple of these plants around, and I may have to redo a section of this, or just really get started on that other rain tower, because some of these plants are going to have to get moved, because those are they're crowding each other out now. But and then this bottom row, they're all staying